So, I had surgery yesterday. It's been awful. I really don't want to talk, but I have the bag. My shoulders hurt really bad because of the anesthesia. Hurts to walk, hurts to move. They cut out a part of my intestines. Yesterday was really hard for me. I didn't talk to anybody. I still don't feel like really talking to anyone, but it's painful. I mean, my abdomen is just very uncomfortable, and the bag is kind of uncomfortable. I mean, there's a bag on my stomach.
Hi, everybody. It is now the day after my hospital visit. I am staying at my mother's now for the next few weeks while I deal with the aftermath of an ileostomy surgery. I was in the hospital for 11 days after having excruciating pain. I know you guys remember that back in the end of November, so like about a month ago, I was hospitalized for 9 days due to pain. And I was on steroids afterwards. Everything was feeling great. Had 2 Remicade infusions. I was feeling awesome. Well, then 11 days ago, well, actually probably like 15 days ago, the pain started back up again. And I thought I could handle it, continued on with my steroids, was like, whatever. Then the one night I couldn't even lay down. I was up all night. I had to sleep against my wall, like sitting straight up. And I was just like crying and screaming in pain. I ended up Ubering to the hospital at 5 in the morning, and they admitted me that day. I'm so sorry, by the way, that I'm so out of breath after surgery and everything. Talking a lot is like, whew, everything takes a lot out of me because everything involves your abdomen, and I had abdominal surgery. So, bear with me in this video. So then they started talking about possibly a resectioning surgery or taking out my appendix. I am still confused on if they took out my appendix because when I asked the nurse, she said she didn't know, and when she checked, she couldn't understand what they put in the computer. But as what we did know was that my appendix was very, very inflamed. So I either do or don't have an appendix. What they did is for a resectioning surgery, they pump you up full of like air and give you anesthesia, put you under, and they take mine was laparoscopic, so I only have one incision. So they cut a hole like right here, and they basically cut out a piece of your intestines, usually the most inflamed part. For me, most inflamed part. The part that was causing me the most pain. And so they take out that part of the disease and they get rid of it. And they take the end of that intestines that was cut and they stick it through your skin and it just chills there. If I were to pull up my dress and didn't have a bag over it, you would be able to see a little pink thing, like that big, sticking out of my stomach, which is your intestines, which is called a stoma. And I know some of you are probably like, ew, like what? But it's honestly not that gross. I thought it would be, and it's really not. The only thing that's gross about it is that is where I'm pooping out of now. So basically, whenever I eat, it comes out there. But due to that, I cannot control when I have to go to the bathroom. So they take a little bag and they put it there. And that bag is called colostomy or ileostomy bag. So I'm going to explain these real quick. Also, you can read all about these on my blog. I wrote an article a couple days ago. Pretend this white part is my stomach, okay? And that real red part is my stoma. So that's the little piece of my intestines. This bag is put over it to protect the stoma. So whenever I eat and decides to go to the bathroom, her name is Princess Leia. So whenever Princess Leia decides that she needs to use the restroom, it goes into the bag. And basically, this bag stays on you by an adhesive. So this bag is like not sewn on to me, like, or anything. Like I take this bag completely off every 2 to 4 days. Like that's what I'm supposed to do. Because then you replace it with a new bag. So then, how you put it on, and we do all that, you have a template. Your stoma will shrink in size within like the next few weeks. So basically, every couple days, I have to take this template and measure which size my stoma is. Take whatever size it is, put it on the back of the bag, trace it, then cut out the trace, make sure it's perfect. I put this, you can put these rings, these little rings right here. They help so your skin doesn't burn, because you have to have a protective thing around the skin, around the stoma, because all that stomach acid can burn your skin. So you, they also give like these wipes that last, like, yeah, it's really simple. So then you take the little sticky parts off, push it right there, and there you go. The bag just kind of hangs from you. They have different ones that are, you know, more concealed. I have one in here that's cloth, so you can't see it. I mostly only have clear ones right now. They're shipping colored ones to me, but so they're not fun. But you can buy covers. I bought some lace covers. So after you say it's like, maybe it's like right here. It's full like right there. You don't want it to leak, obviously, because they can leak. So that's it closed, okay? So I'm going to the bathroom, I stand over the toilet, then I fuck everything up. Okay, so then I stand over the toilet and there's a little, and then it just whoop, pops on out. And then you wipe it clean, roll it back up. It'll be on my stomach. It's a lot easier than holding. It's closed. And then you can, you know, you can wear normal clothes with these. Especially if you have one that's covered, you can wear belly shirts. I still plan to. As long as the, like, pants aren't directly on the stoma, you're fine. So it's like, you can still live your day-to-day life. If it is helping my body do what needs to be done to be healthy and pain-free, then by all means, I will have 10 colostomy bags on me. And I will not let it affect my outlook on life and how I view myself. I can see why people think it's gross. I'm pooping into a bag. I get it. But don't piss me off. That bag can come off. It's one of the concealed bags. And it's a lot smaller because they have different sizes. They have ones that are like, even like, kind of like that. Those are used for like, well, if you want to go swimming or have sex. Neither of which I thought I do. They have like a little viewing window. And you can get covers to put over them. They make all sorts of covers. Actually, this is the one I have on right now. So it's got this nice little fabric, but it kind of tucks up in there too, so it's not hanging down. Yeah, and then it has like a little air filter, so it's not like inflating, because that's the one misconception. They can inflate, but it doesn't usually do it that bad. Ignore the fact that there's a bag on you, and just remember the fact that you're still you. You know, with this bag, with the disease, you're still just trying to live your life and be healthy. And when you think about it, I would take this bag over any of that pain that I was going through. And another thing, my ileostomy is only temporary. So I will only have this bag up until I get the reverse ileostomy. And they're thinking in about 8 to 12 weeks, I will have a reverse ileostomy. And then they'll take the bag out, they'll reconfigure my insides, they'll stick the stoma back in there, reconnect it to my colon, and I'll just have a little scar. But this surgery does increase the chances of having to have more down the road. There are people who have had up to 10 of these surgeries. It can eventually lead to a permanent bag. And when that comes, that comes. That's what happens. And I'm okay with it because it's life. And I'm doing what needs to be done to be happy, healthy, and at least less pain-free, you know? The stoma nurse brought it to me when I was in the hospital, and it's got a little bag with a little stoma, so, you know, of course I loved that. A lot of people have fun with this. I follow a ton of girls on Instagram who have these, and they all have names for their stomas. Like, we try to make it more fun and enjoyable, because there's no point in dwelling on what has been done to you. There's no point in laying in bed all day long being depressed about your body and having a bag, because you're just making it harder on yourself. And the best thing I can do is just continue to live life. And the best thing you can do is accept and realize that you're just going to live your day to day how you always have, and you're going to get yourself ready, and you're going to go do the things you love, because you don't want to be unhappy. I've had depression my whole life, and I've realized that this is not going to add on top of that, because I'm gonna make life out of it, you know? And, you know, every day for a couple weeks, I'm gonna be having in-home nurses come to help me with the bag and to help me with my IV, because I still have the PICC line. to have that for a couple more weeks, and then they will give me IV fluid for an hour once every day. They're coming today at some point, and yeah, I'm on a shit ton of fucking medicine right now. As I bring up my round face, if you can't tell, that is what's called moon face. And for all my prednisone steroid users, I'm sure you know all about moon face. It is what happens when you are on steroids for a while. Your face just gets very round. These old people drinks, my best friend. They're actually really delicious. They are stopping all my Crohn's meds until after I get the reversal surgery because it can actually have bad complications with all of that. But then I'll start back up after the reverse ileostomy surgery. But please check out my blog. I have an interview up there with somebody I know who has Crohn's. I also will be interviewing people with other diseases as well. Things that affect people, because honestly, Crohn's Chronicles, my blog, is not just about Crohn's. Like, it's mostly centering around it because that's what I have. But I plan on trying to make awareness for all sorts of diseases and all sorts of different things because we can't keep ignoring it all. Before I was diagnosed with Crohn's, I had no idea what it was. I never thought about it. And now I know, and now all these people I know because of me. And so it's like creating awareness for this stuff is good because Crohn's does not have a lot of information out there about it. There's no cure for it. We have no idea how people get it. It's scary. So we need to have awareness for these types of things. So please check out my blog if you want to learn more. I only have a few articles up right now, but I am working so hard on many different ones. I will be posting way more videos. I cannot wait to get this journey started. I am so excited for what my future is holding for me. I feel like I finally have a purpose. I just want to create awareness, help others, and just help anyone who just feels like they're alone or they don't love themselves or they just want to hear somebody else's side or just want to learn. I want to help do that. And if you ever need to reach out to me, follow my Instagram, which is marjadeXX, or go to my blog, which is crohnschronicles.blog, and message me. I will answer because you are not alone. This is so hard to go through, and if you are going through it, I'm so proud of you, and keep doing what you're doing, and just try to be happy and try to think of the positive things. I know it's so hard to do that. I've been there where I just hated my life. I wanted to die. I seriously hated everybody, everything, and I moved on, and I am so at peace with myself and so happy with myself, and it's the best thing you can do. So please, for the sake of your happiness and your future, just try to think of anything that can just make this a more positive situation for you. I will definitely do a lot more talks about stuff like this, and I will make more videos. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching.